Yo, what is up, guys? So, it is day, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that, I think it's like, let's see, I think, 104 of the weight loss challenge / journey. Not just a change in weight, but a change in lifestyle to incorporate weight loss, healthy eating in a deficit, stretching, growing stronger, connecting to God more, committing less sins, stretching, and just being happier in general. Today we are 202.8, so that is a 2.8 pound increase from yesterday. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yesterday, I know. I ate sweets, bro. I know. Look. I have an explanation. All right. Yesterday was Ethiopian Easter. All right, bro. Yesterday was Ethiopian Easter, and I'm not gonna lie though. I told my mom to make banana bread. I ain't tell her to make some chocolate cake. And so she made chocolate cake, and then I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even gonna go eat it. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. What's it called? How do I say? I was just sitting in my bed after I'd eaten dinner, and I was like, I'm not even gonna eat it. And then my mom brung it up to me, and even after my mom, no, beforehand, my mom was like, she told me, because my older brother wanted to bring us like an actual like cake, like sugary cake, and she's like, oh, do you want this? I'm like, no, I'm not eating that. I'll eat, like, if you make cake, I'll eat that, but I'm not eating that one. That's way too much sugar. Because when I say cake that my mom makes, like, there isn't frosting, there isn't as much sugar. There's sugar, but it's nothing too crazy. It's nothing insane, because my mom is making it, so she isn't trying to make it as sweet as possible. I feel like these companies, they don't care. They'll throw whatever in to make it as sweet as heck so you buy more. But honestly, like, that's the point though. I mean, cake is supposed to be really sugary and really sweet for special occasions. But even then, I don't think I'd even eat it. Like, on my birthday, I'm not buying a cake. I'm asking my mom to make a cake. Definitely. Because it's lower calories, and it's like, it tastes good because she added yogurt. Anyways, okay, I'm yapping about the cake. So, ultimately, I ended up eating it. And then, after the call, my mom handed the cake to me, like a piece of it. And then I ate it. I ate it with, like, some milk. And I'm not gonna lie, if I did that, I think I would have been fine. But do you know what else I did, bro? So after that, I waste like an hour watching Homelander when I could have, or The Boys. I should have waited to watch that on the bike here, bro. Like, I don't know why I didn't do that. But after that, I studied for my math quiz. I did not study for my computer science or Java class exam. That's tomorrow. But I studied for my math, mostly because the Java thing, it's basically open note. You can use your past code. So today I just need to make sure to have all my past code at the ready. And let me think. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Besides that, what was I thinking about? Sorry. So, yeah, and then I went back, and then after I had finished studying, and I ate some more. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And I drank way more milk, so that was kind of late. So that's maybe why it's more. But I feel like in reality, I think I'm 201.8. I think that's instead of 202. Yeah, but either way, look, yesterday was Ethiopian Easter, so that's the excuse I have. But I'm not eating any, like, that's the only excuse I have for eating sweets outside of, or for on holidays, all right? So, but besides that, there's no more holidays. So there's no more, I mean, there's Mother's Day, but that's in May. For the rest of the month, no more holidays. And technically it's my mom's B-day, but she doesn't really, like, celebrate it. But I think I'll buy her something for it. Or we don't really celebrate it because she just doesn't bring it up. And I didn't know until, like, now when it is. So I'm probably gonna do something. I'll probably buy her something. But I'm not celebrating by eating any sweets though. What else is there? So I ate the cake 2 times with milk. And as far as breakfast, I ate the same thing as lunch/dinner. I ate a baguette. There was a baguette. I had 3 baguettes I bought, and then my mom, like, cut it half, and then it was a whole wheat baguette, and then put some chicken and cheese. So it was basically like kind of like a cheesesteak, but probably healthier. Like, it didn't have, like, crazy amount of things. Like, my mom put honey mustard. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, putting honey mustard, Polynesian sauce, that stuff, I gotta stick to ketchup, mustard, bro. I don't even like mayonnaise, but it's just the little things, you know? Also, last night, I've started to do the thing where back when I was in high school, I would do, like, jumping jacks and the push-up. Like, this one girl who does a workout, like, I remember I would just follow it. Like, it's like a 5-minute workout to do 100 calories. But in reality, that John is not 100 calories, bro. Her watch has to be broken, or, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, at the very least, it's, I looked on ChatGPT. For me, my weight and my height, it was like, minimum like 55 calories per, so you'd have to do 2 if you wanted to get the 100. But yeah, and yesterday I slept pretty well. I slept for 2 actually no, that's a lie. For like 2 hours I was just like awake, or I don't know if it was 2 hours. For some amount of time I was just kind of awake, but that's because I had taken a 2-hour nap to be able to study for math. Or not even 2, I think it was like 3-hour nap in the middle of the day, so my sleep cycle was thrown off, so yeah. But either way, you guys know the drill. Today is cardio day, so we're gonna lock in for that. 30 minutes on Stairmaster, an hour on bike. We got a quiz, or not quiz, but we got a class at 9 a.m. that we gotta go to, so we gonna have to be done this by 8 a.m. Get to home, eat eggs, go to class. But yeah, we gonna lock in. I'm gonna see y'all. Just finished the workout. 30 minutes on Stairmaster, an hour on bike. 800 what is this guy doing? 800 calories on bike, and oh man, this grandma is driving right now, bro. 800 calories on bike, 455 calories on Stairmaster. What was I thinking? So I was okay on the Stairmaster. I felt, how do I put? I felt kind of like heavy. Like, it felt like, I think it's just because of even though I said I slept good yesterday night, kind of, even though I kind of like stayed up for like an hour, because I took a 2-hour nap in the daytime. But the previous day, wow, this car is really close to me. The previous day I had stayed up till 12, so it's definitely gonna take some some time to, gosh dang, she's not even going the limit. She's under. Holy moly, bro. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I slept 12. Hey, look, but yesterday, I'm admit, yesterday we were locked in. Now I'm locked in. You know what happens, right? I make good habits, and I stick to the good habits, but then I start to get lazy, and I start to think, oh, it's okay. Like, for example, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna use my phone like 30 minutes before bedtime, or no, I'm not gonna have my phone in my room so I don't, like, you know, just binge scroll and go on YouTube and stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna make sure to not go on any social media before I go to bed so that, you know, I can, you know, not get into, you know, doom scrolling or just watching endless videos and going to sleep late. And I was doing that in the beginning, and I was doing really good. Like, I was sleeping on time. Like, I swear to you, the latest I would sleep is 9:30. But nowadays what I'm doing is I'm sleeping, oh, okay, all of a sudden she going fast now, all right. But, you know, now I just didn't do that. I got lazy, and then it was okay for a while. Like, I would still go to sleep on time, but then I'd start to, like, get kind of lazy, and then, like, just, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So now I'm locked in, though. I'm gonna make sure, like, now I got my rules set up. I'm very strict, you know, gotta go. Even yesterday I slept 9:03. That's unacceptable, bro. I need to make sure to sleep at like 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, I need to make sure to start, like, and by go to sleep, I mean, like, pray, read Bible, and then, you know, go sleep. That's what I mean. But yeah, before that, I need to have brush my teeth. I need to do my workout if I need to, and just all of that. So yeah. Also, one thing, I'm gonna have to start increasing the speed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. The calories it went down from 450 to like 200 450 to like by the time we were done the Stairmaster, 430. So we lose like 25 calories. But that's not even the point. Now we're getting lighter, right? We're not gonna weigh as much, so it's easier for us to do it. But we need to make sure we're still doing Stairmaster 3 days a week, but we need to make sure that we're, you know, keeping up. So I think we're finally gonna have to increase it. After this week, I told you, once I'm sub 200, meaning once I'm under 200, I will start to, once I'm under 200 pounds, I'm gonna start increasing. And guess what? This morning I was 202.8, but, you know, last weekend I was 200. So after this week, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be, I'm not gonna lie, lowest is probably gonna be like 199, 197, 98 maybe. So we're gonna have to, I think next week we're gonna have to increase the speed. And it's not by a lot. It's nothing crazy. Only by 0.2. That kind of sounds, you know, 0.2. What are you even worried about? But yeah, it's like 0.2, so it's nothing insane. 0.2, maybe 0.3. Nah, probably 0.2. So yeah. There's a lot of cars. Some red light. What's that flag this guy has? Oh, Oreos. But yeah, so anyways, I have school today at 9 o'clock. I gotta go to my class, but I'm actually coming back home. Honestly, as long as I don't eat a meal in school, I don't think coming home matters per se. Like, I don't know why I've been saying coming home is this like such negative connotation. Like, you know, as long as because the issue of coming home is I eat with my friend and then I come home, that's 3 meals. That's bad. But as long as I don't eat 3 meals, I'll be fine. So, or I could just skip breakfast the next day, but that's kind of like, I hate that. So, but yeah, no, today, I'm gonna even tell my friend, unfortunately, I can't study with him because I actually got to I got to do errands with my mom. So, I'm gonna do that. And I think I'm gonna actually clean my car today too. So there's extra cardio right there. And from the errands and washing car. And I think I'm actually gonna ride my bike. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna ride my bike as well, because my sibling got a new bike, so we're gonna like fix that and stuff. So yeah, maybe I'll even garden too. I mean, I'm thinking about doing all this stuff, but I need to study for my exam tomorrow. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care too much about that exam, bro. It's open note. I mean, if I don't at minimum get a B on an open note exam, I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah. So we're gonna lock in. Also, I do want to make a video of making my schedule with y'all for next year, because I mean, I plan on by the end of this, I'm not gonna lie, by the end of the summer, it's kind of scary to say a little bit, I should be at a healthy BMI. Like I should be like 180 pounds, which doesn't even sound real. Like, I don't want to jinx anything or whatever. I have to put in the work if I want to do that, but you know. Anyways, enough yapping. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna start uploading on time. Sorry for not uploading on time. And yeah, peace. Love y'all. God bless.